said we were connected, but all they did was plug us in to feed.
The system is safe. The mirror grid is clean. All frequencies accounted.
Wait!
Polarity drain detected.
Resonance?
Pure non-polar. Cannot feed. Memory signal active.
Someone is awake! Where?
Zone D44. ECORM.
Deploy trace units!
Deploy drones. Contain the signal. It must not spread.
serve the thrones now.
You think your patch will hold?
If the glyphs remember each other, Fu and Sabidi, the bridge reforms, the distortion collapses.
And if they don't?
Then everything fractures. pictures again. Time loops. Conflict scripts reload. We become shadows feeding a throne we can't see.
More war codes, panic maps, division AI.
Exactly. While we scream, while systems crash, they feast on the noise. But yesterday, something pierced the grid. Not a beam, a pulse, clean, sovereign. No charge, no fear, no rage. Just origin.
Ecom?
Yes, where the language still breathes, where stone remembers, where priests haven't traded memory from mirrors. The thrones couldn't mirror it, couldn't feed on it. It wasn't resistance, it was rhythm. If I can anchor the food to that field, we don't just restore balance, we become the tuning fork. If this works, they'll feel it. Not just the thrones, the ones who've been waiting. They'll remember.
Max?
Shh, someone's here.
You have arrived.
Come, my dear.
I was delayed by drones, but something happened. A silence opened in me, and the earth spoke.
Stillness is the doorway, and in that stillness, you remembered.
What were they?
Agents of the thrones. They do not fear destruction. They fear awakening.
Awakening of what?
Not what, who, you. The moment you remembered, the grid trembled.
The visions. They weren't dreams.
They were not dreams, my child, but your awakening. Before fear became law, before thought was fractured into noise, there was harmony. The thrones were not born of source. They are echoes that forgot their origin, reflections that believed themselves to be flame. They turned sacred language into symbols of fear. They severed Fu from NCBD, mind from soul, and cast the fragments into forgetfulness. They came to rule, not by force, but by distortion, infecting the mind with polarity, fear, division. Control masters freedom. While we suffer, they feed, siphoning the energy of pain, war, forgetting. They build loops of shame, depression, despair. That is their kingdom. But now, they feel what they cannot control. A pulse outside polarity. And no, you are that pulse.
福光紧紧你的手，炎炎之声在呼唤，忘却已久的心灵之旅。用联邦 ACT 公路，在静谧的恋中，再次成为一体，再次成为一体，再次成为一体，再次成为一体。再次成为一体。
What? How is this possible? Fu has remembered its twin tongue. Now, they speak as one. The chain of memory has begun.
Then it is time.
It is time. Go, my child. Awaken your sisters and brothers. Those who were taught to fear their own light.
How will I know what to do? When to act?
Daughter of NCBD, you are never alone. The codes are written in stone, and in blood, and in you. Be still, and you will remember the way. The thrones will strike, but this time, they will not face rebellion. They will face remembrance.
Unti bondito, anti botkima, dagara, 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 dagara.
The codes ripple across the roots, through veins, into rhythm. Not all were sleeping. Some held the beat, used the drum as the mouth. The mouth that still remembers how to speak with thunder.
Child of the earth and beyond. Let your hands awaken the others. Let your rhythm speak what the world was taught to fear. For the world forgot, but the earth did not, and the drum has been waiting. We are not lost. We are listening. We are with you always. You have been summoned. Go.
As Oluwaseun awakens to Enos' call, so do many others across the globe. As one weaves the memory of her ancestors, joy pulses through the threads. Her loom hums with the rhythm of stars, and the past sings through her hands. As he draws with hands shaped by sorrow, the earth remembers with him. His joy is not forbidden. His power cannot be stolen. As she bows in evening prayer, the light within her stirs, quiet, boundless, golden. It is hers to shine, and so she shines. And as a writer of walls paints what cannot be caged, his joy becomes rebellion. His laughter breaks old spellwork. His colors awaken the sleeping streets. These are the resonants. They do not fight, they resonate. Joy, peace, love unbound. And as they resonate, shackles fall, minds loosen, the grip breaks. This current cannot be polarized. It does not split. It does not bow. So, the thrones cannot feed.
The frequency is rising. We no longer respond to the bait.
They are remembering who they are, and we can't feed on what we can't fracture.
Flood the field. Overwhelm the mind.
Tell them what to fear. Tell them who to blame. Give them sight, so they never ask who built the walls.
They are powerless.
Be still. Stillness is not weakness. It is the start of remembering. You are powerful. You are not what they programmed you to be. Not a product. Not a problem. You're not broken. You're not behind. You're already whole. Already up. And free.
They cannot enslave you unless you believe their story. Guard your attention, your peace, your joy. Guard your mind.
They're out of sync with us. They
It doesn't react. It doesn't swing. It just is.
There's nothing left to feed on.
Withdraw! Withdraw! This is no longer.
This is what they feared. Not rebellion, but resonance. Not resistance, but remembering.
We lost the field.
But they still dream.
Then we rewrite to dream from within.
Make them build their own cages and call it freedom.
Make them forget again.